Picture this: a serene night in the Alaskan wilderness, the moon casting a ghostly glow over the snow-blanketed trees. It's the kind of night when the air is so crisp and clear, you could hear a pine needle drop. In this vast, icy expanse, we meet our protagonist for the evening, a seasoned hunter by the name of Sam. Sam, a rugged individual who knows these woods like the back of his hand, is out on one of his routine hunting expeditions. He's no stranger to the wild, but what he encounters this particular night is beyond his wildest comprehension. As he trudges through the knee-deep snow, a rustling in the distance catches his attention. Now, Sam's seen bears, wolves, even the occasional moose, but the creature that steps out from the shadows is unlike anything he's ever seen. A towering figure covered in thick, matted fur, standing on two legs. It has the build of a man, but the features of a beast. The sight of this creature sends an icy chill down Sam's spine, a chill colder than the Alaskan winter. The creature locks eyes with Sam. There's an intelligence in its gaze, a primal curiosity that mirrors Sam's own terrified fascination. In that moment, Sam's world is turned upside down. His skepticism towards tales of cryptids, creatures of folklore and legend, shatters like thin ice under the weight of this living, breathing anomaly. As swiftly as it appeared, the creature retreats back into the darkness, leaving Sam alone with his disbelief and fear. The silence of the wilderness is once again broken only by the crunch of snow under Sam's boots as he stumbles back to the safety of his cabin. From that night on, Sam was never the same, forever haunted by the eyes of the beast that lurked in the Alaskan wilderness. New Orleans, a city known for its vibrant culture and haunting tales, hides a cryptid in its murky swamps. Nestled in the heart of Louisiana, the city's swamps are home to a multitude of creatures, but none as terrifying or as enigmatic as the Mothman. Imagine the scene. Marie, a seasoned local fisherman, is out on her boat in the early hours, when the world is still shrouded in darkness. The swamp is her second home, a place of solitude and peace. But on this fateful day, her tranquility is shattered. In the gloaming, something stirs. The swamp's usual symphony of sounds fades into an eerie silence. Then, a rustle, a flap of wings, and a creature like no other emerges from the shadows. The Mothman, as Marie would later name it, stands tall, its glowing red eyes piercing through the darkness, a sight that chills her to the bone. This isn't a creature from local folklore or a figment of an overactive imagination. It's real, and it's standing right in front of Marie. Its wings, enormous and moth-like, glisten under the moon's pale light. The terror is palpable, a cold dread that seizes her and refuses to let go. What follows is a tense standoff, a dance between the known and the unknown. The Mothman, seemingly aware of its effect on Marie, watches her with an almost human-like curiosity. The encounter lasts only a few moments, but for Marie, it feels like an eternity. Once the creature takes flight and disappears into the night, the swamps return to their usual rhythm. But Marie is changed. The place she once found peace is now a stage for her nightmares. The encounter shakes her to her core, forcing her to question what truly lurks in the darkness of the swamps. Marie's life took a drastic turn that day, the swamps of New Orleans forever a place of terror and mystery. The tale of her encounter with the Mothman serves as a chilling reminder that the world is filled with unexplained phenomena, and that we may only be scratching the surface of what's out there. The Nevada desert, a place of scorching sun and endless sand, became the stage for a chilling encounter with the chupacabra. Jake, a seasoned truck driver, was no stranger to the Nevada desert's desolate expanse. His truck's headlights would usually be the only source of light in the vast starlit darkness. But on one fateful night, those same lights would reveal something that defied all logic and reason. As Jake's truck thundered down the lonely highway, a strange figure darted across his path. Jake's initial disbelief gave way to a creeping sense of dread as he squinted at the creature. This was no coyote or jackrabbit. It was something he had only heard of in hushed whispers and late-night tales around campfires. The chupacabra. Its eyes glowed eerily in the truck's headlights, its spiny back and elongated snout unlike anything Jake had seen before. He could only watch in stunned silence as the creature disappeared into the desert's depths, leaving behind an air of unsettling uncertainty. This encounter shook Jake to his core. He, a man who had spent years traversing the most isolated parts of the country, now found himself questioning his own understanding of the world. His nights on the road were no longer filled with the comforting hum of the truck's engine and the soothing rhythm of the tires on asphalt. Instead, they were haunted by the memory of glowing eyes and a chilling presence. Jake's encounter with the chupacabra changed his life in ways he could never have imagined. He became more cautious, his eyes always scanning the horizon for signs of the unexplained. His late-night drives were now filled with an undercurrent of apprehension. The Nevada desert no longer just a backdrop for his job, but a reminder of the unknown. Jake's encounter left him with more questions than answers. The Nevada desert now a place of fear and intrigue. The dense woods of Maine a haven for wildlife, harbors a terrifying secret known as the Wendigo. In the heart of these woods, Lucy, an avid hiker, was about to have an encounter that would change her life forever. One day, as she ventured deeper into the woods than she had ever before, she felt an eerie presence. A sense of dread washed over her. It wasn't just the silence, it was the feeling of being watched, hunted. Suddenly she saw it, a creature of nightmares towering over her. It was skeletal, with sunken eyes that glowed with a chilling light. It was the Wendigo, a cryptid deeply rooted in Algonquin folklore, associated with insatiable greed and the harsh winter. The Wendigo was said to have a heart of ice, much like the chill that ran down Lucy's spine as she met its gaze. Lucy's heart pounded in her chest as she slowly backed away. The Wendigo watched her, its gaze never faltering. She could almost feel its hunger, its desire. It was a predator, and she was its prey. But Lucy was not one to go down without a fight. With a burst of adrenaline, she turned and ran, darting between the trees as fast as she could. She didn't look back, didn't stop, until she was safely out of the woods. This encounter shook Lucy to her core. It wasn't just the fear. It was the realization of how little we truly know about the world around us. Her love for hiking was tainted with a new sense of dread, and her view on cryptids shifted drastically. They were no longer just tales to entertain or to explain the unexplainable. They were real, and they were terrifying. Lucy's terrifying encounter in the Maine woods changed her life forever, turning a place of beauty into a dwelling of fear. But Lucy's story serves as a stark reminder. There are things out there, in the deep woods, the remote deserts, the dark oceans, that defy our understanding and remind us of our place in the natural world. These chilling encounters, as different as they are, share a common thread. They make us question the existence of cryptids in our world. These tales from the Alaskan wilderness, the New Orleans swamps, the Nevada desert, and the Maine woods all narrate an intersection of the ordinary and the extraordinary. Each of these witnesses, ordinary people leading ordinary lives, have had their worldviews profoundly shaken. They've been forced to reconsider what they thought they knew about the world and what might be lurking in its undiscovered corners. In Alaska, Sam's encounter with a towering, shadowy figure transformed him from a skeptical city dweller into a dedicated cryptid researcher. In New Orleans, Marie's glimpse of a creature in the swampy shadows turned her world upside down, and she now devotes her life to proving its existence. In Nevada, Jake's close encounter in the desert led him to question not only the mysteries of Earth but also the vast expanse of the cosmos. And in Maine, Lucy's terrifying encounter in the woods has made her a more cautious and observant individual, always on the lookout for the unexplained. These cryptid encounters have a profound impact, not just on the individuals involved, but on our collective understanding of the world. They remind us that no matter how much we think we know, there's always more to discover. There are numerous theories and beliefs surrounding cryptids. Some argue that they are remnants of extinct species, while others propose that they are undiscovered creatures hidden in the depths of our oceans or the vastness of our forests. Then there are those who believe that cryptids are interdimensional beings, slipping in and out of our reality. Each theory, as wild as it may seem, represents our innate desire to understand the unknown, to make sense of the mysteries that surround us. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of our world, we must ask ourselves, what else lurks in the shadows of the unknown? These stories are but a glimpse into the vast world of cryptids. If you've ever had a hair-raising encounter or have thoughts to share, let's get a conversation started in the comments. If cryptids and the unexplained spark your curiosity, why not subscribe? We've got a trove of thrilling tales and head-scratching mysteries lined up. Remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and most importantly, stay safe.